I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockandoptionmarketmentor.com on Monday, March 4th. And in this video, look, this is not going to take long, but I wanted to cover Apple because I'm getting a lot of emails from folks asking if it's time to buy Apple. And here's the thing. A lot of traders get sucked into trading last year's superstars this year. It's not kind of unlike, the owner of a sports franchise who buys that, that aging superstar in order to kind of pack the stands a little bit. But guess what? They tend to not pay top dollar for them because they really know what they're getting. They're buying them for other reasons, like increasing attendance, or maybe to eke out that one or two last, one or two good seasons out of them. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to do this with the market. You don't have to do this with Apple because there are an infinite number of stocks you can buy and own other than Apple. Try that. Try that. I mean, the hits just keep on coming. We can do one of these. How about one of these? Even one of these. How about this? How about this? I mean, the hits keep coming. You can buy any of those guys, but instead you're buying Apple. Why? Well, let's look at the weekly chart. Oh my gosh, this has been a superstar for like years. Problem is, it's not now. This is that Head and Shoulders, and unless you're brand new to me, if you just haven't heard of me before, in which case, hi, how you doing? You know that I've been bearish on Apple for quite a while, and I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm no prophet. I just look at these patterns, and this has been a classic head and shoulder pattern. I don't really know, actually, why more folks haven't been talking about that or weren't talking about that when Apple, excuse me, when Apple was hitting 500. Instead, we were getting all the fundamental arguments, and although they got this and they got the Apple Dick Tracy watch coming on, and they got the iThis and the iMicrowave and, the iTennis shoe. But all the while, the stock was trending lower. So I don't get that, but I will tell you this. I get this. That was a test of 500. Do not buy this falling knife. The next logical buy point is at 400. I mean, that's typically where you're going to see the stock bounce. Why? Well, because it's the Roman numeral system, and we gravitate to even numbers, like 500. This stupid stock bounced around there for, it seemed like forever. So look for 400. Now, are you going to buy it there? I'm still looking at the old falling knife here. What I would be doing is just steer clear of Apple. I mean, if you want to buy Apple, go to an Apple store and buy something. Now, members, get over to the strategy session. I got a lot of stocks that I'm covering, and we've got some stocks in some real strong uptrends. So I definitely want you checking that out.